This video is how to set up your parent Edmodo account for our Eemamwiciki Summer Programs. We have split this video into chapters so that you can pick and choose what you need more information about. The chapters are finding the parent code, creating your parent account, connecting your parent account to your youth's student account, your home page and messaging the teacher, view assignment, view upcoming assignments and events, view assignment submissions, messages, and finally calendar and wrap up. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. One of the first pieces of information you need in order to set up your parent Edmodo account is the parent code associated with your youth student account. So what I have here is a test student account that I set up. Going over to the left-hand side of the screen, you see my name, classes and groups. So these are all of the classes and groups that my student account is connected to. And beneath that, you see my parents. In this case, I have already connected a parent account, so the parent's name shows up here. The piece that you need to connect to your youth account is this code down here in the corner. Write that down, copy and paste it, whatever you need to do to not lose that. You will need to enter that into your account setup, your parent account setup, in order to connect the two. So once you have the code associated with your youth student account, make sure you log out of the student account and go to edmodo.com where you can sign up for your own account. You want to choose parent account. Select your location. And once you get to this screen, you have a few options. You can sign up with email, create your own password, or use your phone number. Or you can use one of these three options. Sign up with a Google account, a Microsoft account, or an Apple account. Each of these options means you have one less password to remember. However, it is your choice what you use here. So once you have finished, you will be getting a verification email. Click confirm your email and it'll take you to this page. So finish filling out your profile. Click done. And the first thing you will see pop up once you've logged in is this connect with your student message. This is where you need to go back to your student account. Remember that code I told you to write down, copy and paste? You need to put that here. Once you've done that, click connect. Once you have the parent code from your youth's student account, enter it in here and click connect. Now you can see everything that your student account is connected to. And you can also add another child. The process is the same. Find that parent code, put it in here, hit connect, and you're all set. They do have a nice tutorial that you can go through. If you jumped the gun and you hit done on that first pop-up before adding another child, you simply have to go over to the left side of the screen again. So there's your parent information. Continue down below your student, and there is another add a child button. Click that button, and now you can connect another child account.
Once your participant's account is set up and connected to your parent account, you then have this news feed on your home screen. The news feed looks a lot like social media. So as you scroll down, you can see what the teacher has posted. Now, I mentioned earlier that my student test account is connected to several different groups or classes. So if you have participants in different programs this summer, all you have to do is look at the name of the class or the group, and you'll be able to see what that's from. We do plan on having a few small groups specifically for the not assessments. So if it is a small group, the small group name will appear here instead of the class. What you will see as a parent is what the teacher posts directly. If you notice, you don't have any of the commenting features that the student has. All you can do is message the teacher. So when you click message teacher, it takes you to this email-like setup where you simply just have to add in your text. Looking back at the news feed, if you want to see all of the details for a particular assignment, all you have to do is click on the assignment and this pop-up window will come up. It'll tell you the due date as well as give you all of the instructions. We like to include links as possible in these instructions so that you and your participant are prepared. So for this first link for the word Aya, if you click it, it'll take you to the ILDA dictionary link. Unfortunately, I included the wrong link, but it will take you to the dictionary where you can listen to sound files. Going back to Edmodo, we also include YouTube videos as we can. So if we click the example video link, it takes us to the example video on YouTube.
So if you want to view the assignment outside of this pop-up box, you simply have to click View Submission. And it will take you to this whole screen. The details of the assignment are on the right-hand side here. You can see your students' submitted work. In this case, my example, I just typed the word Aya into a text box. You can see comments. And if they submitted multiple times, you can see their other submissions as well. So going back to the home screen, you can see all of the posts from your participants' classes.
Your home screen will have all of the posts that the instructor has made. Another way to see what your participant is doing is to come up here to the top. And if you click on What's Due, it'll take you to a new page. And this upcoming will show you everything from the current day moving forward. So here, the first thing on our list is a live Zoom session. So if I hit View, it'll pull up more details about the event. This icon here, the little calendar with a star, indicates it's an event. And this is how we're going to share the daily Zoom information, just to keep it safe so that only our participants for a particular program, particular session, will be able to access that. Scrolling down a little further, here is a different version of the Introduce Yourself assignment. Again, the pop-up, if you want to view the full assignment, you simply click the View Assignment button down in the corner. And if you notice, the icon is different. So it's a little square with what looks like text lines there. That indicates that it is an assignment. And if you notice, if I hover over any of these boxes, a message teacher button pops up. So I could also message the teacher from this particular page. So now that we've looked at how to use the upcoming page here, we're going to click on upcoming and we're going to change it to completed. When your student has completed an assignment, or like in the case of these events, when it is past the event time, they'll show up in this completed menu. So I'm going to scroll down, and here's an assignment that popped up, the introduce yourself. If you notice over on the right hand side, it says complete out of complete. That is the grade. For our participants, we are not giving numeric grades. And by complete, we just mean an instructor has looked at it. So let me click on view submission so that I can show you what we mean. Over here on the right is all of the assignment information, and on the left is the student's submission. So here again is the grade, complete out of complete. Here is what was submitted. So I created a short video following the instructions for submission. And down here at the bottom are comments. So we are going to be giving feedback to each of the participants as they submit work. So it won't be a numeric grade. We're not judging them on how well they accomplished a task. We just want them to do their best and complete the submission so that we can give them feedback and really interact with them in the same way, or at least a similar way, as we would in person. So make sure that both you, or at least your participant, is looking at these comments for feedback. So I've gone back to our completed list. Again, for events like the live Zoom, if you hit view, it'll pop up with all of the information. If you hover over it, you'll see a message teacher. Same thing with assignments, you'll see message teacher. Again, clicking that will take you to messages where you can communicate directly with the instructor. You can also access messages by clicking at the top here. If you hit this pencil with the plus sign, you can create a new message. Choose who to send it to. Right now, the only option is Mrs. Fox for the teacher. But you will be able to send it to your participant as well. So the last thing we have to look at is the calendar. So up in the top on the menu, we're going to click calendar. And this is what pops up. So you'll be able to see each of the events. Right now, they are this light gray because most of them have passed. But if I change to day, I should be able to go back. So you'll see introduce yourself was due at 9 a.m. Clicking on that. Here is that pop-up menu with all of the assignment details. You can view the submission, and that will take you to a page with all of the details. You won't be able to see your students' work from this page. Going back, so it defaulted back to today. I can see there is a live Zoom coming up. Clicking on that brings all of the event details. Again, this is where we will put the Zoom link for your participants to join. And going back out to week, you'll be able to see everything that's going on for the week. You'll see all of the assignments. You'll see all of our Zoom details. And that's all you need to know to use Edmodo. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can use the message feature in Edmodo, or you can refer back to your parent email to contact the instructors directly.